The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Japan against Lazio.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Silvestre with the clearance. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Havertz. It's a threatening ball. Shot, surely! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Lazio finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Mbappe. Now he's running away. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Scott. Gilberto Silva. Now it's Mbappe. And that could set him on his way. And the counter is on. Japan very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Closing in on goal. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he latch on to this? Del Piero proves just a little bit too strong. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Scott. Now it's Yamal. Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far. Nedved. Del Piero. Oh, important interception. Bellingham. Messi. Nedved. And it's Del Piero. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Silvestre. Rijkaard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Bellingham. Rijkaard. Van Dijk. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Havertz. Costa Curta does really well there. He is strong. Del Piero. Costa Curta.
Japan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Dani Olmo. Aimed beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. Up towards the front line. Scott. Mbappe. And here's Yamal. Gilberto Silva. Del Piero is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Nedved. Looking to play him in. Mbappe. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Japan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Japan, number 29.
So we're underway for the second half.
Coming on the field is...
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. Japan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia. Real chance! Gilberto Silva. Japan, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And it's Scott. Oh, cracking ball. Great chance! Dani Olmo. Del Piero.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Scott. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bellingham is offering a right smile there.
Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Del Piero. And here's Mbappe. He's having a shot! And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Japan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
It's a searching pass. Not the most accurate pass. Japan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Nedved getting forward. Foot in. Threads one in. Bellingham. Del Piero. Rodrigo looking for a runner. Now it's Dani Olmo. And he's managed to get free. Van Dijk. That's Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Del Piero. And now the breakaway. Rodrigo. Rodrigo! In he goes again. Euphoria, utopia, and And they are cavorting! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
A case now of complete control. Gilberto Silva. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Silvestre cuts out the pass. 5 minutes left on the clock. Nicely spread. He's in a great position here. Has to go back here. That's good running with the ball. And he's cut it out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's an intricate putt. And the shot! He's got a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So could they be onto something here? Rijkaard has given away a free kick. Mbappe. And here's Nedved. And he's got away from him. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Japan can probably lay claim to the title of having been the best. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised. And you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
This is a promising build-up.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
He won't be happy with that one, and they can counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Guardiola. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Now it's Doué. Roberto Carlos. It's Pedri. Stojkovic. And here's Azar. And it's Pedri. Nedved. Perez. That's Rijkaard. Now it's Romario. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Van Basten. And it's Perez. And here's Romario. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Doué receives it in a wide position. Roberto Carlos. Doué. Guardiola. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Thinks about the shot. He'll try from distance. And he's been shifted off it. Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's Stojkovic. Passing nice and neat. Played back, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Marquinhos. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Kukçu. That is good alertness. Pedri. Doué. Stojkovic. Great vision. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's Stojkovic. It's Pedri. And here's Doué. Look at the space here. Roberto Carlos has the space to scheme. And the shot! And he's had it nicked away. Kukçu powering forward here. Looking to play him in. And this is Van Basten. Space for him to turn and look. Nedved. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Pedri. Zanetti calmly anticipates. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Van Basten. Perez. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Stojkovic. Can he get on the end of this? He's looking wide. He's got away. Oh, he's this time, surely! He's got to be quick to recover this. He'll try to keep this alive. Nedved. It's Azar! Kukçu. And Dixon. And he's managed to get rid. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Japan really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Nice-looking ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Dani Olmo. And this is from Mario. And he's straight offside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking for the run. Oh, super find. And he's got away from him. Could be danger here. Can he finish? Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Japan have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Opts to play it back. Some really good ball movement. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Stojkovic. 60 minutes played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Perez chasing after it. Rijkaard. Japan still have the cards to affect this game. Perez. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Over to the right flank. Now it's Hazard. Yamal threads one in. And this is Hazard. He's found the way. Hazard! It's hit the upright.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's a sharp little ball here.
Manchester United truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Nicely weighted ball. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Nedved. And this is Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's in on goal. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Doué gets into a good position. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Now it's Perez. And that is a little undercooked. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Yamal. Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. Tries a shot! Well taken goal. And right near the end, we have parity.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
substitution for Manchester United. Number
So
9,
changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 14,
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Number 19,
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Number 23.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Substitution in progress. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
That looks a cracking ball. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Azar. And here's the chance to counter. Now, that looks a decent ball. And he was quick to react. And that's that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and out. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said,
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
that's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And that's a throw-in. This is a promising build-up. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, well played, well played. Messi. Now it's Hullet. Cafu. Zanetti.
ايهاب كأنه ما مشي الحال. ايهاب بدها حط ينس ماشي هلا بالله ذكرني او بعث لي شيء مناسب. عم قطشت لانه مرة ثانية معنا مشغلة.
Great effort, but no way through.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Foot in. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Nedved. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar, and it's Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Neymar. Now it's Stoichkov. And here's Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Japan are enjoying a lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Cafu picks it up now. Succumbs to the pressure. Nedved. And here's Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Conte, and it's Messi, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Japan do have a chance to counter here. Great vision. Vieira. That is good alertness. Conte. Now it's Hullet. Cafu. He's found a way through. Crossed into the... Tries a shot! Goal! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Cute ball now, how can he... And Stoichkov! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, he's the one person you wanted that to fall to, and we saw this.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Neymar. Saliba. Cafu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Conte.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Kukçu.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get it through? Just eases him off the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Saliba. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. For Conte. Here it is, crossed in. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Zanetti. Swung over.
Pretty robust defending.
Added time.
Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Nedved. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Japan come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for it.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental
Japan
occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Bastoni. It's gone out for a throw-in. Dumfries. Some good persistent defending here. And here's Haaland.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Del Piero couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Kirkchu. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Kirkchu. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Valverde. He is through here. Threads one in. Oh, shooting chance! Del Piero. Looking to play him in. Oh, great leap! Howson clears without hesitation. Serginho. That's good play. And it's Gravenberch. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. Oh, good play! Oh, off the bar! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Kirkchu. Del Piero. Now it's Nedved. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe. Great chance! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah,
Stojkovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Good ball, good take. Well, that looks a decent ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Japan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's not an especially good pass, that. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Valverde.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Stojkovic. Driving forward. Now it's Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Opts for safety. Howson. Now it's Kukçu. Lovely pass, but just the keeper in his way. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
I just thought he showed a little too...
And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Japan leading by one at the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Japan just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. Second period is on the way.
Japan can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? He's got away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Van Basten! What a goal! What a player! A finish of true class! And this is getting better and better. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
Japan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And a chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now.